Hello, greetings, YouTube world. This is Lady Empath, the humanitarian, and I am on here live today, here briefly, just to basically announce my excitement, um, introduction to the services that I will be providing. And as is stated here in the title, Empaths holistic healing. And I'm sorry for that background noise. I'm actually in my sister's backyard. And so you hear the pool and jacuzzi and all sorts of stuff. So my apology. I don't know. I'm trying to test here. Forgive me. I don't know if you guys. All right, we're good. Okay. So, yes, you guys, I am super stoked. Please bear with me and be patient. I have not perfected my YouTube channel as of yet. I went through various different seasons on my journey, and so I now understand what my purpose is, what my passion is, and so I'm trying to revamp everything. And so as I mentioned on one of my uploads, I am an intuitive, empathic tarot and guidance energetic reader. I guess that's the best way to say. Um, I do understand energy and vibrations, and I work a lot with crystals, and I work a lot with distant Reiki energy healing. I also work a lot with yoga, meditations, mantras, and yantras. And those of you who are familiar with energetic work and the holistic spirituality, you kind of already know where I'm coming from with all that. So, the services that Empaths Holistic Healing will be providing could land anywhere on that spectrum. To start, is definitely like angel healing card, oracle cards, cards of the day. Um, more geared towards empaths. I mean, that is the targeted audience, people who are considered sensitives, um, or empathic, or people who have survived narcissistic abuse, or people who are caretakers of maybe the special needs community. I mean, because they're a population unique in their own. Energetically sensitive people need a lot, and I guess the birthing of empaths holistic healing you know um, comes from my story and my journey. And I just want to share that and provide that from my heart center with passion and love and light, and hopefully bless and benefit many. And of course, I will have a lot of free services, free videos, like most people that are energetic workers or healers. Um, we do understand that it comes from the heart, and you give out in universe, divine, it all comes back to you. And then the abundance, and the means of like financial, that comes just as a result in time. And so um, I'm just excited. And that's why I'm like, this is random. And you guys see the backyard, my sister's pool and jacuzzi. And I'm just making my announcement, introduction to Empaths Holistic Healing. I have my official business cards. It is official now. And so I'm still trying to perfect the channel, and I will be doing that, here soon. So please, again, forgive me, bear with me for the lack of structure or clarity, but it is coming together, and I appreciate all kinds of support that's positive, high vibrational, because that's who I am. That's what I bring, and so that's what's welcomed here. And anything that I do share here, as I try to say all the time, like many others that I admire here on YouTube. Miss Moon and Nate, she's one of my favorite distant Reiki healers here on YouTube. And she always makes the comment that, you know what, she's not here to push her ways, her thoughts, her beliefs onto anyone. It's, basically just as it resonates and if it suits them, and that she's here to serve and, um, share love and light only. And that's that. And that's really, that's that. And that's all. This kind of thing is not for everyone. I came from a background of traditional conservatism, uh, Christianity, organized religion. Um, and so there's a lot I had to evolve from in terms of belief systems and how they form the way we view the world, ourselves, others, life. Coming to the realization, as some of you have seen on many of my videos, I'm always mentioning that everything is energy. Everything is energy and vibration, and everything is polarity, duality, right? So even the things that we feel like are bad, it's the assignment or the attachment that we put to a certain kind of vibration or energy. And they consider that, physicists and metaphysicists, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. They qualify that or categorize that as lower basal energy, and the stuff that we call dark, right, or that we call negative or heavy, is coming from the primitive ego based place, fear base. And I'm really just starting to realize, like, oh my God, all of this is a journey trying to evolve from that place, but realizing that you live in a world with others that are may not be evolving or maybe in the very early stages. And so basically we're bumping up against people that are primarily governed by their subconscious or their ego primitive based nature, whether they're aware of it or not. So, as empaths, the reason why I've classified or targeted that in the title or name of the company is because I have a special heart for empaths. I am an empath, and I know the plight of an empath. I know what it's like to feel targeted by narcissists. I know what it feels like, to feel like you're never going to get your energy, or you're constantly trying to manage energies, the feeling of managing other people's energy, trying to feel safe while having some kind of an energetic boundary for yourself, yet trying to not be in the vibration of fear, because whatever you remain in the vibration of, you're going to keep recreating. So that's why I've taken the time to do lots of research in so many different ways and levels, and on my own journey to incorporate, okay, what helps from a more positive place. And so all I can really say today, just as a little free nugget for you glorious, beautiful, sensitive souls, you empaths, um, as everybody say, self-care and self-love is so important. um, but sometimes that's the challenge when you live in a world of people that wants to benefit from your energy, and they're pulling and pulling, and it seems like, well, what do you have left? And those are the type of tools that I will be providing here on my channel. And like I said, it may work for you, it may not, it may be a combination, you know. Um, but once we become open, I want to say that when we become open and we decide, like, you know what, I'm willing to let go of everything I've been conditioned to believe, if it means it's going to help me come into a place of realizing I want better. I want to live whatever amount of time in this journey I have. I want to enjoy it. I deserve love. I matter. I deserve mutually beneficial relationships, no matter what my culture or my background or whomever and whatever, what I'm saying, say otherwise. That I have a right to have that and to be honored in that way and to make choices relationally that's going to be conducive to that, and drawing the lines and cutting ties when necessary, in love, right? But when necessary sometimes, and that's hard for empaths, you know but my whole hope and intention with the channel is that I provide a safe place and space for all empaths to come and hear about their journey or receive some type of a support and help, and to basically validate. I desire this channel to be a place of validation to the empath, to what they feel, what they experience, the things that outsiders and others trying to, in their own subtle, incognito, subliminal way, make them feel like you're crazy. And you're not crazy. You're energetically sensitive. You're sensitive to people's thoughts. You're sensitive to the energy they're operating in. You're sensitive to their intentions towards you. You're sensitive to what's operating behind the surface of what they're presenting, right? And so because you're sensitive to it and you can feel it, that's the challenge for the empath. You can feel it. And so my hope and desire is as I pray and meditate and continue my own path and journey is that I continue to provide more and more things that are for empowerment for the empath, empowerment, love, and support for the empath because often empaths are not getting that. They're not getting no encouragement. They're not getting people that are loving or kind or, you know what I'm saying, positive. They're getting a lot of critics because others are projecting their own stuff onto an empath. Um, so that's why I want this channel to be total opposite. Like this is all about love, baby. All about high vibrations, all about the positivity, all about freedom and free will and supporting and honoring the uniqueness and the eccentricity of an empath instead of trying to make empaths into drones and cookie cut into, the American dream or you know what I'm saying, or whatever people deem you ought to be. You ought to be what you want to be, what you feel free to be. Period. Point blank. You ought to be what you want to be. Um, and that's a long journey for the empath to get to because we're used to being in performance. We're used to being in hypervigilance. We're used to trying to survive. So we're always trying to appease and make people, stroke people's egos, make people feel comfortable, you know, even when we ain't done nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so at some point, that can be very taxing. So here, you all will just get nothing but love from me. I'm going to share all I got, okay? All that I have and all that I utilize from my heart. And I don't proclaim to be an expert. That stuff takes time. And my hat goes off to the greats. I call them the greats, people that I admire in this industry that they've paved the way and they've paid the price, to qualify as a Reiki master or someone who's, really taken the journey that far. And so I'm still in the beginning phases of my journey and I honor them and I just want to send shots out to many I forget the other lady. I know Ralph Smart is one of them. Loon Innate is another one I regularly follow. And then there's another lady. Wow, here, happy 4th of July. There's another lady. She does light language. There's many people that I support and listen to and utilize. And I'm just, if ever any of you happen to stumble on my little old me's channel, um, I just want to give you this the greatest thanks, appreciation for your service to the collective, for your sacrifice, for your willingness to share with all of your heart. Not always with a cost. I mean, though I know you all have your businesses, and so you do get pay for your services, which is the same journey that I'm on to get to that place as well. But I love how you all have that heart. You wouldn't be on YouTube, you wouldn't be uploading all these glorious videos that are for free. That has definitely blessed me and helped me and continues to on my journey. And I hope to grow into, you know, someone that's very similar to you all. Okay, so um, I just thought I would say that I appreciate you guys. Anyone that ever comes on and supports what I do, follows what I do, likes, share, comment on the positive vibes. Thank you so much for allowing me to, be an ear or be a voice in your ear to be a part of your path and journey. And it's my privilege and it's my honor to be able to serve energetically. Um, Energy is not subject to time and space. And me coming to understand that has helped me to really grow to appreciate, things like YouTube and, services that are provided that way. Because if you're open and receptive and set an intention, you receive that benefit by way of your intention and by way of your focus and receptivity. And that's something I'm going to be saying a lot on my videos so that when people are coming on, especially people that are at the beginning of their journey, um, that they understand and realize, like, okay, if you want the most benefit of energetic work, especially distance energetic work, set that intention, take some deep breaths, be open and receptive, and have an open mind and watch what it has a capability to do for you. Perception is your reality. That's just the way it is. The brain is very sophisticated. Okay. Um, so anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July. Please send me love and light. I'm sending you all love and light. Please send me the violet flame. Channel that, please. Okay, I'm in a transition. I deal with a lot. I'm taking care of an adult autistic young man, my son. Alone. It's a lot. And as I mentioned, I come from a long line of a lot of dysfunctionality. So there's a lot of toxicity that I have to deal with, energetically speaking. And so, for those of you who understand all of that and you stumble across my channel, please, 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 in your meditations and your energetic practices, think of Lady Empath, the humanitarian. My given name is Brandy, and so send that to me. I can totally use it. All right. I'm always sending you all love and light and wishing you all well on your journey. Okay. So until next time, you guys be safe out there tonight. Please travel safe. Please, do not drive drunk. Please be mindful with your children and the fireworks and, all of that good old stuff. Be mindful, be watchful, be aware. Okay. All right, you guys. Now, who was this? The silence within me. Blessings to you. Oh, thank you. The silence within me. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you too. But have fun, you guys, wherever you are. Be safe. I mean, if you're, observing the 4th of July, I'm not sure, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night and be safe. And you guys will hear from me soon, okay? All right, take care. Stay positive. You are loved. You matter, okay? You matter. Empaths, you matter. You're worthy. You're important. Self love, self care. Okay, till next time. Namaste.